Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Faith is not an option. It doesn't say without faith it is hard to please him, or we must really work at pleasing him. It says without faith it is impossible to please him. We must learn, if we are going to stop being discouraged, we must learn to walk by faith and not by sight. When you walk by sight, you are going to focus on your circumstances. And when you do that, discouragement will come. Your focus must be Hebrews 12:2, I believe it is. I don't have that written down. But your focus is on the author and the finisher of your faith, Jesus Christ. Faith. Walk by faith, not by sight. James 1, verses 6 to 8. But let him ask in faith, continuing in the thought of faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. One of the most intimidating thoughts to me in all of my Christian walk is the attitude of being double-minded. Double-mindedness will always lead us to discouragement because we will sway back and forth. We'll be driven by the wind and tossed. And we can't have that kind of an attitude. That will again bring immediate discouragement into our lives. Hebrews 12, verses 2 to 8. Here we go with what I was mentioning before. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. There you go. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. Don't get your eyes on the corrections. I had a writing teacher, and I don't want to be too long with this, but I had a writing teacher years ago. The first assignment that I did, it was discouraging immediately as I opened up the assignment, and it was just covered with red marks. And she wrote a little note and said, "Don't be concerned about the red marks. They'll make you a better author." God makes red marks on our lives. But that's not to beat us up. That is to chasten us so that we become the children of God, walking in Christ's likeness the way that we should. And people get discouraged because God's not just sitting up there telling them how awesome they are and how great they are and how wonderful they are. God makes the corrections because that makes us better Christians. Don't get discouraged by that.